Okay, and we are live on YouTube and on Sideline. Oklahoma. Huh? I'm already live and recording this. Yes. And both teams are coming out to touch hands now, getting ready to start this match for real. Just got done with the pregame warm up. It is around 8 a.m. right now for this first match of the morning. It's going to be Oklahoma Charge 16 American team versus Kaizen 16 Black on the far side of the court. I do believe we did win our coin toss, but we will be serving it up first. I guess. And to verify your rosters real quick before we go ahead and get into this.
May I have your attention, please? Moms and dads, the little one was found. The little one was found. All is well. Thank you for your help.
And here we are getting ready to start this first serve coming from number 10, Lily Wilcox, putting it into play to start off today's tournament. And Tyson gets underneath it and bumps it back over. The charge right there to receive it. Going over to the left, or the outside, hitting it over the net. They hit it back up and we tip it down. That's number 3 with the tip of the net. That will pick up the point right there for your charge team. And number 10, Lily Wilcox, back up to the line to serve it once again. And there's the serve. Scores 1-0. Charge in the lead as Kaizen receives that serve. They get underneath it, go for their attack to the backboard of Charge territory. Charge gets it to the center. Center to the outside. They block it down, but Charge right there to receive it. Not letting it hit the floor. But the attack from the backboard of Charge unsuccessful, and Kaizen will pick up the first point, tying it up early on. Scores now 1-1 as Kaizen will step up to the line to serve it up now, and Charge sets up to serve to receive. There's the serve by Kaizen. Charge underneath it. Sets up, goes to the attack, pushes it over. Who tipped that? Who tipped that? Who tipped? Number 5 tipping it over the net. And now number 8 will sub in. Number 3 going out. That's Kale serving it up for your Charge. It's an American team. Nice short serve. Kaizen gets it back over the net to the backboard. Charge able to get it back over from the right side. Kaizen keeps it alive. Goes for an attack down the line. And Charge is called for the net foul. Kaizen will pick up another point and come back up to the line to serve it up. Scores now 2-2. All tied up in this first set as Kaizen steps up to the line to serve it. And the serve is unsuccessful. Charge picks up a point off the service error by Kaizen and will come back up to the line. This time number 5 stepping up as number 1 steps into the front row and the libero goes out. Number 5, Charlotte Richardson serving it up as we lead by 1 right now. Scores 3-2. And that was an ace on the serve. Oh, no, never mind. I was wrong. I didn't think they were going to get it back over. That was my apology. They did get it back over, though. And we go for the attack. The Charge picks up the point as Kaizen is called for the net infraction, actually. So that's how we got that point. So it's 4-2 now. Number 5, Charlotte Richards back up the line to serve it up. There's the serve, putting it over to the back corner, but it falls long and out of bounds. Kaizen puts another point on the board and will come back up to the line to serve it up. And your Charge, 16 American team, will set up to serve or receive. Huh? Yeah. Served by Kaizen. Charge gets underneath it. Goes with an attack over the net in midcourt. Kaizen is able to bump it back over to Charge territory. Charge picking it up in the front court, but they tip it down at the net and it falls to the back corner and picks up a point for Kaizen. Once again, we're tied up 4-4 in the first set. Of our first match of the day, we only have 2 matches today, by the way, as far as I know. This one and the next one's at 10:30. And Kaizen back up to the line to serve it up. So we're all tied up 4-4. Charge gets underneath it, keeps it in play, and puts it over the net. Kaizen goes there, attack right there at the net. Charge unable to dig it up in the backcourt. Kaizen taking the lead right there. Scores now 4-5. Charge trailing by 1 point as we once again set up to serve receive. I do believe we should have good signal all weekend, though, for this tournament. So there's the serve from Kaizen. Getting underneath it. Charge. Unable to get it back over the net and back into play. Kaizen puts another point on the board right there. Scores now 4-6. Charge trails by 2 as we step back up to service receive. There's the serve by Kaizen. Finding the floor unobstructed. Charge unable to get underneath it to the backcourt. Kaizen putting another point on the board. Scores now 4-7. Charge trailing by 3 early on in this first set. Kaizen putting the serve over the net. Charge getting underneath it. Going to the right side to tip over the block, but Kaizen's backcourt keeps it alive. Going for their own attack. Charge's backcourt does the same. Well, quick dump by the setter puts it over the net, but Kaizen's able to dig it back up and get it back over. Charge is able to keep it alive as well when it comes back to our court. The attack, though, falls long, and Kaizen puts another point on the board. Charge now trails by 4 early on in this first set. Charge will step back up to serve receive as Kaizen back into the net to serve it up. Kaizen serves the Charge underneath it, bumps that to the outside, puts it over the net, but they block it back to Charge territory. Charge goes for an attack from the right side this time. Kaizen once again getting underneath it, putting it back, but the attack by Kaizen into the net it goes, And Charge picking the point right there, coming back up to the line to serve it up. Number 7 subbing out. Number 9 coming in her place. That's number 9. Bethany Whiting will step up to the line to serve it up as we trail by 3 points. And there's the serve, putting it over the net. Kaizen quickly gets it back over, but Charge unable to get control of it, and Kaizen puts another point on the board. Scores now 5-9. Charge once again trailing by 4 as we step back up to serve receive. And here's Kaizen with the serve. Charge set up the serve receive. There it goes over the net. Charge. Oh, shakes it out. Unable to get underneath the serve. Kaizen puts another point on the board, bringing them to double digits and Charge trailing by 5 points. Score is 5-10 in this first set. Charge once again set up the serve receive as we hope to pick up a point right here and regain that serve. Charge looking to take control of this match. It's still early on. Kaizen back with the line. It's Kaizen 16 black, putting the serve into play. This time it goes long and out of bounds. Charge will pick up the point on the service error by Kaizen and come back up to the line to serve it up. Number 2, Lillian Cummings coming to the line to serve it up. Number 8 subs out and number 3 subs in the front row. And number 2 will be at the line to serve it up. And there's the serve, putting it over the net. Kaizen's underneath it. Sets it over to their right side. The attack falls long, though. The attack was on the spectators, apparently. Charge picks the point as the ball goes out of bounds. And number 2 will come back up in the line to serve it up. Scores now 7-10. Charge trailing by 3 points once again as we step back up to serve the ball. And number 2 puts it back into play. The back corner of Kaizen territory. Kaizen gets it up to the middle, put it over to the back court of Charge. Charge steps up to the outside. The attack puts it over the net. Number 3 with the kill. That's Maddie Factor with the assist from number 9. Maddie Factor with the kill that picks the point up. And number 2 coming back up to the line to serve it up. That's Lillian Cummins serving it up for your Charge. 16 American team as we trail by 2 points. There you go with the serve. Kaizen tips it over with 2 touches. Charge right there to receive it. Going to the outside once again. The attack finds the floor clear. No hands were able to get underneath that one. That was number 3, Maddie Factor, once again with an assist from number 9. As number 2, Lillian coming back up to the line to serve it up once again. As we just trail by 1 now. Score is 9-10. Oh no! And it falls wide. Kaizen puts the point on the board. Charge just step back up to serve receive. Scores 9-11. Charge now trails by 2 as we once again step back up to serve receive, and Kaizen comes from the line to serve it up. There's the serve by Kaizen. Charge underneath it, bumps it back over by 1. What? They called it into the net, or they called a lift? Charge didn't call with the lift, and Kaizen picks up the point, comes back up to the line once again. Scores now 9-12. Charge trails by 3 once again. Kaizen steps back up to serve the ball. It's Charge, the serve receive, gets underneath it. With 1 touch, puts it over the net. Charge comes back quickly. We go over to the right side. The attack picks up the point, pulled off the block. That's a kill by number 10, Lily Wilcox, with an assist by number 9, putting a point on the board. Number 4 going to come to the line to serve it up now. That's Addison Mann for your Charge 16 American team. As number 5 comes in the front row. There's the attack, putting it over the net. Charge right there to receive it, getting it back over to the outside. The attack, unsuccessful. It goes into the net, and Kaizen puts another point on the board. Scores now 10-13. Charge trailing by 3 points. We once again step back up to serve receive. Charge set up the serve receive as we trail by 3 in this first set. There's the serve. Backcourt underneath it to the setter. Setter to the middle. The middle tips it over the block back into Kaizen territory. Kaizen sets up for their own attack from the right side. Hitting it high over the block, but Charge is able to get it. And go for their own attack from the outside. Kaizen digging it up hard. Are they able to get to it? They got it back over the net. Charge's backcourt keeps it alive. And puts it back over the net with an attack once again from the outside. Going a lot of back and forth right here, but to get it back to our territory, we set it over to the right side this time to tip it over. Kaizen keeping it off the floor, going for their own attack. And into the net it goes. Charge will take that point off the failed attack by Kaizen. Charge number 10, Lily Wilcox back up the line to serve it up. And number 9 subs out. Number 7 subs in the front row. By the way, number 2 subbed out earlier. Number 6 is in the back row. He put that serve over the net. That's number 10, Lily Wilcox, with an ace on the serve. Charge now just trailing by 1 point. Score 12-13 is number 10. Back up to the line once again to serve it up. And there's the serve, putting it back to the back corner of Kaizen. Kaizen unable to get it underneath. That's another ace right there, tying it up with another ace. That's number 10, Lily Wilcox. She'll step back up the line to serve it again. Scores 13-13 in this first set as number 10 prepares to serve it back up after 2 aces in a row. There's another serve. Ace 3 in a row. Going to go ahead and take the lead right there with that ace. Scores 14-13. Charge leading by 1 point now as we come back up to the line once again. Again, that's number 10, Lily Wilcox. 3 aces in a row. And there's another serve by number 10. Oh, this time the service error will give Kaizen a point. And once again, we're tied up 14-14 as Kaizen steps back up to the line to serve it up, and Charge sets up the service to receive. There we go. Charge underneath it over on the right side. We bump it up from the center. And the attack from the backcourt finds the floor. That's a kill from number 3, Natty Factor, with an assist from number 10. Some substitutions on the court now. Number 3 subs out. Number 8 comes in. And number 6 subbing out. And number 2 coming in the front row. And that's number 8, Kale Valdez, serving it up for your Charge. 16 American team as we lead by 1 point. Scores 15-14. Charge in the lead. Serves good. They get it over in the Kaizen territory. Kaizen unsuccessful with their attack. Into the net it goes. Charge puts another point on the board. And number 8, Kale Valdez, back up to the line to serve it once again for your Charge. 16 American team. There's the serve as we lead by 2. Kaizen underneath it. Struggling. Bumps it back over with the free ball. Charge sets up to the middle of the attack. Puts it back to the back corner. Number 5. With the kill. That's Charlotte Richards with an assist from number 10. And Charge just stepped back up the line once again to serve it up. Again, that's number 8, Kale Valdez, serving it up for your Charge 16 American team as we lead by 3 points. There's the serve. And they quickly pushed it back over the net, but Charge with a nice dig gets it back over into Kaizen territory. Kaizen goes for the attack, and the attack once again goes wide, only attacking the spectators. Charge put the point on the board right there. Number 8 will step back up the line. That's, timeout on the court. Timeout, a TO from Kaizen, 16 black. After the timeout concludes, Charge will step back into the line to serve it up as we lead by 4 points right now. And it will be number 8, Carol Valdez, coming up to the line to serve it up for your Charge 16 American team as we lead by 4. Again, we're at Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Oklahoma Regional Volleyball Association's regional championships. This is at the SageNet Center in Tulsa. I know it has the giant golden driller out front. Number 8 coming back up to the line. There's the whistle. Let's get back into this. Number 8 serving it up, putting it over the net. Ties in with the attack down the line. Charge is able to keep it alive, though, bumping it back over into Kaizen territory. Kaizen once again sets up, goes to the attack. Charge pops it up high in the backcourt. Libero back up to the front court, and the attack, unsuccessful. So close as it bounces off the top of the tape and falls back into Charge side of the net. Scores now 18-15, Charge in the lead by 3 points as we step back up the service receive. And here's the serve from Kaizen. Backcourt to Charge, able to get underneath it. Libero to the setter. Setter bumps it to the outside. They get it back over quickly with a block. The Charge goes to the right side quickly and gets it back over. But did it touch? It did touch. It went off the hands of Kaizen Black and out of bounds. The Charge to put another point on the board. and come back at the line to serve it up. Number 5 coming up to the line to serve it up. As number 1 subs in the front row, and the libero steps out. Kaizen throwing the ball back over to us. So number 5, Charlotte Richards, could come to the line and serve it up. Charge leading by 4 points right now. And there's the serve, putting it over the net. Kaizen right there sets up, going for a right side attack. Into the net it goes, unsuccessful. And the unforced error by Kaizen will give Charge another point right there. Score's now 20-15. Charge leads by 5 as number 5 comes up to the line to serve it up. That's Charlotte Richards serving it up for your Charge 16 American team. There's the serve. Oh, that's an ace off the hands of Kaizen and out of bounds. Charge will step back into the line, and number 5, after getting that ace, will come up to serve it once again. Score is now 21-15. Charging the lead by 6 as number 5 prepares to serve it up. And there's the serve, putting it over the net. Kaizen's able to get underneath it, sets it over to their outside. They tip it at the net, and Charge tries to block it, but it falls down to our territory. We cannot dig it up. Kaizen coming back up the line to serve it up to pick it up a point right there. Scores now 21-16. Charge in the lead by 5 points as Kaizen serves it up. There's the serve. Libero to the center. Center to the middle of the attack. Quick as number 1, Sam Chaffin, puts a point on the board with a kill to the back corner of Kaizen territory. A good assist from number 10. And number 9 will come to the line to serve it up as number 7 subs out. That's Bethany White Eagle serving it up for your Charge 16 American team. Nice serve over the net. Kaizen gets underneath it and bumps it back over to Charge territory. Charge digs it up to the center. Center to the middle once again. This time it goes off the hands of Kaizen, and Charge picks up another point with a kill from number 1, Sam Chaffin in the front row, and a nice assist from number 9, who will step back up the line to serve it up now as Charge leads by, 7 points. Here's the serve by number 9, putting it over the net. An ace on the serve. Go ahead and put another point on the board for your Charge 16 American team. And number 9 will come back up to the line to serve it once again as we now lead by 8 points. Number 9 back up at the line. Charge leading by 8 points. Here's the serve, putting it over to the backcourt again. Another ace. That's 2 in a row for your player number 9, Bethany White Eagle. Timeout on the court. Both teams go into their huddles after the timeout concludes. Charge will be back up in the line to serve it up. That's number 9, Bethany White Eagle, coming up to the line. She just got 2 aces in a row.
Congratulations again. Thank you. When do y'all leave? Where are y'all going? Virginia. Virginia? Is that like? Okay.
We'll be in that suburban DC area.
So you don't have to use a metro?
No.
No, that's good.
It'll be far off enough where it's like a. Nice turn.
Heck yeah. It's 2 aces in a row right there.
That'll be a big difference, though, from Oklahoma to Virginia.
Yeah, well, I kind of miss having full seasons.
Oh, yeah. I know, we don't really get to.
It just goes straight from summer to fall, summer to winter over here. So.
And both teams are coming back out on the court after that timeout is concluding. Number 9, Bethany White Eagle, I believe, has come up the line to serve it up. And we will only be playing 2 games today, but the games will be going to 3 sets of 25. Again, this is the first set. Oh, I mean, the first set just ended, my bad. The second set's about to start. First set ended, Charge won 25-18. And that wasn't a timeout. I was wrong. I called it a timeout. I'm just tripping. I was distracted on the sideline. Both teams coming back on the court. The other team will be serving it up first in the second set. That's Kaizen serving it up. Try to get this. Oh, this is good. All right, and we're moving on to the second set. Kaizen will be serving it up first. Charge set up the serve receive. Charge winning the first set by 9 points, 25 to 16. What's that? I see it over there. And there's the third serve in the second set. Charge gets underneath it. Pass from the backcourt. Unsuccessful. And Kaiser picks up the first point of that second set. And they'll come back into the line to serve it up. Charge set back up to serve receive. And here's that serve. Putting it over the net. Charge gets underneath it. Bump, but unable to get it back over. Kaiser puts another point on the board. Scores now 0-2. Charge trails by 2 as we set back up to serve receive. We did start out the last set trailing in the beginning, but coming back to win. So Kaizen again puts it over the net. Charge right there. Goes for an attack. This time from the outside. That's number 3, Matty Factor with a kill, and number 10 with an assist to pick up that point for your Charge team. Scores now 1-2. Charge trails by 1. It's number 10, Lily Wilcox. Will step up to the line to serve it up. And here comes the ball. I think they had to find it. Again, Charge just trails by 1. Scores 1-2. Number 10, Lily Wilcox, putting the ball into play. There's the serve. Ties underneath it. Sets up. Goes to the attack. Charge able to pick it back up in the back row. Gets it over to the right side. Putting it over the net. The right side, number 7 with the kill. And number 6 actually had the assist on that one. Number 10 back up the line to serve it up. We're all tied up now in the second set, 2-2. Again, that's number 10, Lily Wilcox, serving it up once again for your Charge 16 American team. And the service error will give Kaizen a point right there. Kaizen will step back up the line after taking the lead with that point as well. Scores 2-3. Charge trails by just 1 point as we step back up to service receive. And here's the serve from Kaizen, putting it over the net. Charging back foot, pops it up high, bumping it over the outside, and the tip puts it over the net. Kaizen keeps it alive. They'll go in for their own attack to the backcourt. Charge unable to get control of it, and Kaizen puts another point on the board. Scores now 2-4. Charge trails by 2 as he once again step back up to serve receive. There's that serve, charging backcourt underneath it. To the center and to the right side. The attack puts it over the net. Kaizen's able to get underneath it again and go tip it at the net. Charge knocks it down. They put it back over quickly. Charge goes over to the outside. The attack this time to the backcourt of Kaizen. Kaizen's able to dig it up, though, bumping it back over to Charge territory. Charge sets up to the middle of the attack. This time finding the floor. Number 5, Charlotte Richards with a kill and an assist from number 10. Substitutions on the play. Number 3 going out. Number 3 going out. Number 8 coming in. Ribeiro also subbing in the back row. And number 1 came in the front row. A lot of substitutions. Oh, number 2 came in the front row. Yeah. We get the ball back over the net to our side. We go for the attack on the right side. That puts it back over. Touches everybody's hands. And Charge picks up the point with a kill from number 7, Brady Smith. Scores all tied up now, 4-4. And number 8, Kale Valdios back up to the line to serve it up. There's the serve, putting it over the net. Kaizen gets underneath it, goes for the attack. And it missed my camera, thankfully, but point for Kaizen as they come back up the line to serve it up. Scores 4-5 now. Charge trails by just one once again as Kaizen steps back up the line to serve it up. Kaizen once again with the serve, charging back to it. To the barrel to the center to the outside to the back court, but it falls slightly long and out of bounds. Kaizen puts another point on the board and will step back up to the line. Charge set up to serve, receive. Scores 4-6. Charge trails by 2 points. And here's the serve by Kaizen, charging the barrel, gets it to the center. Center to the outside. The attack at the net blocked down, but Charge is able to keep it alive and tip it back over to Kaizen territory. Kaizen once again sets up the middle this time, blocked down, and Charge picks up the point as Kaizen is called for the net foul. Scores now 5-6. Charge trails by just one as number 4 comes up to the line to serve it up. Pop it up high in the air. Charge goes to the attack from the middle, bumping it up again. Going to the right side. The attack across down the net, picks up the point as the other team is called for the net infraction once again. Charge now 6-6 is the score. As number 4 back up to the line to serve it up. And there's the serve by number 4 over the net. Kaizen gets it back to Charge territory. And Charge once again going for the attack from the right side. That attack blocked down, and Kaizen puts a point on the board as Charge unable to pick it back up. Scores now 6-7. Charge once again trailing by 1 as we set back up the service receive. Kaizen back up at the line. And the serve, Charge gets underneath it. Better to the middle for the attack. The attack finds the floor. That's number 1 with the kill, Sam Chaffin. And number 10 with an assist. Substitution on the court. Number 7 going out. Number 9 coming in. That's Bethany Whiting will stepping up the line to serve it up for your Charge 16 American team. Once again, as we're all tied up 7-7 in the second set. There's the serve. Nice serve. Kaizen underneath it, goes to the attack. The backcourt digs it up, gets it to the center to the outside. The attack picks up the point as it tools off the block. That's number 2, Lillian Cummings with the kill and the assist by number 9. And number 9 will step up the line to serve it up next for your Charge 16 American team. Or serve it up again, actually, not just next. Scores 8-7, Charge the lead by 1 is number 9 back to the line. There's the serve off the top of the tape. Picking up another point right there with that ace is number 9, Bethany White Eagle. She'll step back up to the line again. Scores now 9-7. Charge leading by 2 as number 9 serves it once again. Nice serve to the midcourt. Ace! Another one off the hands of Kaizen that time. And Charge picks up another point. Number 9 coming back up the line. Now we lead by 3 as number 9 steps back up there. A little bit too much oomph on that last one. Kaizen could not get it under control. Number 9, once again, another serve right to the back, same point. Kaizen pushes it back over 2 touches, but Charge is called for the point as Kaizen called for the double. And number 9 back up the line to serve it up once again. Scores now 11-7. Charge leads by 4 points as number 9 puts it back into play with another serve to the same place. Kaizen struggling, but they're able to bump it back over the net. Our backcourt gets to it. We set it up with a bump set. We push it back over the net. Kaizen right there to go for the attack. And into the net it goes. Charge picks up another point right there. Number 9 will step back up to the line. Scores 12-7 now. Charge leading by 5 points as Kaizen calls a timeout on the court. Understandably. After the timeout concludes, Charge will back up the line to serve it up. And number 9, Bethany White Eagle will be the one continuing to serve. Again, we lead by 5 points right now. Charge back on the court quickly. Trying to rush Kaizen back out there. Up rep giving that whistle. Kaizen's met the end of their time period for that timeout. Get back out on the court. Number 9, back up the line to serve it up. That's Bethany White Eagle as charged. Leads by 5 points in the second set of our first match of the day. And there's the serve over the net. Oh, another ace on the serve. Put another point on the board. Number 9. All right, we'll come back up the line to serve it up once again. How many is that? I don't know. More than enough. Scores 13-7. Charge number 9 putting it back over the net. Another ace. I don't even know how many that is, but that's a good amount. Number 9 coming back up the line while Kaizen over there unable to get control over any of the serves that come to their side of the net. Charge leading by, I don't know, a lot. Oh no, unsuccessful. Kaizen put the point on the board right there, and we'll come back up to the line to serve it up off the service area. No, they were fixing the points. They had it wrong over there. That's right. Score is 14-8. Charge in the lead by 6 points. I think that is. As Kaizen stepping back up the line to serve it up. There's the serve by Kaizen. Midcourt gets to it, but Charge is unable to get it under control. Just knocked out of bounds. Kaizen put the point on the board right there. We'll come back up the line to serve it up. Score is 14-9. Charge leads by 5 as we once again come up to the line or come out to service receive. There's Kaizen with the serve, charges backcourt. Libero gets underneath it, center to the outside or to the right side, the attack, but it falls long. And Kaizen picks up a point right there. We'll come back up to the line. Scores now 14-10 as Charge unsuccessful on that last attack. Oh, wait. Are they changing it? Oh, they changed it. Uh-oh. Let me go ahead and fix the points here. Score is actually 15-9. I'm not sure what happened, what they called, but I'll take it. I think they're saying that it touched the player's hand on Kaiser's, but I didn't even. Out of rotation, maybe? Oh, okay. We'll take the out of rotation or whatever. The number 6 up to the line to serve it up now. And Kaizen unable to get it over the net. Charge picks up another point off the serve. And number 6 lead back up to come up to serve it once again. Do I have my court right here? No. And number 6, Ava Smith serving it up once again after picking up a point on that last serve. And Kaizen knocks it into the net. Charge knocks it up in the air. Gets to the setter. Setter tipped down from the middle. Kaizen goes for the attack. Oh, Charge unable to dig it up right off the net. And Kaizen puts the point on the board and will step back up the line to serve it up. Charge still in the lead by 6 points. Scores 10-16. Charge going to set up the serve receive as Kaizen comes up to the line. And here's Kaizen with the serve. Into the net it goes. Charge picks up a point off the service error by Kaizen. And we'll come back up to serve it up ourselves. That's number 1, Sam Chaffin coming to the line. It's number 4, our Libero, subs out. And who came in for him? Number 5 comes into the front row in her place. And number 1, Sam Chaffin with that serve as we lead by 7. Nice serve to the midcourt. Kaizen gets it over. And Charge unable to pick it up in the backcourt. Kaizen picking up a point that goes off the hand of Charge and out of bounds. Charge will step back up to service receive as we lead by 6 points, and Kaizen will serve it up. There's a serve by Kaizen's Libero. Charge gets underneath it. Goes to the right side. The attack unsuccessful, and Kaizen puts another point on the board. Scores now 17-12. Charge still in the lead by 5 as once again we set up the serve receive. And there's the serve. Backcourt pops it up in the air. Set up to the middle of the attack. Off the hands of Kaizen. Charge picks up a point with a kill from Charlotte Ritten and an assist by number 9. Number 10, Lily Wilcox coming to the line to serve it up now as number 9 subs out in the front row. And number 7 comes in her place. And number 4 subs in for number 1 in the back row as well. And number 10, Lily Wilcox serving it up. Quick serve. Another ace for Lily Wilcox for this game. A lot of stats on this match. Scores now 19-12. Charge once again leading by 7 points as number 10, Lily Wilcox, comes back up after hitting an ace on her last serve. There's the serve. Nice low serve. Kaizen's able to get underneath it, though, and go back over the net. But their hit is long and strong, and it goes into a different zip code. Charge picks up the point as it goes out of bounds. And number 10 will come back up to the line to serve it up. Score 20-12. Charge leads by 8 now as number 10, Lily Wilcox, serves it up. And there's the serve to the backcourt of Kaizen. They knock it wide once again. That's an ace for number 10, Lily Wilcox. Put another one on the board. And let's have number 10 step back up to the line to serve it up once again. Score 21-12 as number 10 serves it back into fair territory. Kaizen goes for the attack. Off the block, and it finds the floor. Kaizen picks up the point right there. Will come back up the line to serve it up. Scores now 21-13. Charge still leads by 8 points as once again we set up to serve receive. Remember, our first set was 16. Right now it's 21-13. They get the serve over on our side. We bounce it off the top of the tape with that attack and find the floor in Kaizen territory. That was a kill by number 7, Braylon Smith, picking up a point right there with an assist by number 10. Number 3 will be subbing out now. And number 8 coming in her place, number 8, Kale Valdeo, serving it up. Unsuccessful, though. And Kaizen picks up the point on the service error by Charge. And Charge sets back up to service receive as Kaizen comes up to the line to serve it up. Charge in the lead by 7 points. There's the serve. Libero to the center. Center to the outside. The attack at the net. Unsuccessful. And Kaizen once again will pick up another point off the unforced error by Charge. Kaizen back up at the line. Charge set up the serve receive. Still in the lead by 6 points as we approach the end of this. Oh, my bad. Still in the lead by 7 points. I didn't see the score over there. What happened? Under the net, we'll call for the net infraction, and Kaizen puts another point on the board. Score's actually 22-16 right now. Charge still in the lead by 6 points as we come back out to service to receive. Kaizen back up at the line to serve it up. There's the serve. Oh, we should have let that one go. It was wide, but off the hands of Charge, Kaizen puts another point on the board. Charge trying to make sure Kaizen gets the points in the second set. Scores now 22-17. Charge still in the lead by 6 points as we set back up. Or not 6 points. I'm wrong. Is it? There you go. We now get back over the net. It's 5 points. Score leading by. The attack by Kaizen breaks the seam of the block, finds the floor, and Kaizen puts another point on the board. Scores now 22-18. Charge just leads by 4 as we once again set up to serve. Receive. Charge hoping to pick up the point right here and regain this serve to close out this second set. There's the serve by Kaizen. Unsuccessful that goes into the net. Charge puts a point on the board right there. We'll come back up the line to serve it up. What are we doing here? Number 1 subs in the front row as somebody subbed out, I think. And there's a serve by number 4, putting it over the net. It's got 24 now. I didn't even see what happened. Charge sets up. Tipped over the block. Kaizen struggles a little bit. We only need 1 point to close this out. Charges Libero, bumps it over the center. Center to the right side. The attack puts it over the net. Kaizen keeps it up in the air. They go for their own attack. Charge is able to keep it back alive and put it back over the net in Kaizen territory. Kaizen knocks it all wide, but hits it in the net. And Charge will close out the second set, 25-18. And we move on to Third set here. There's always going to be 3 sets today. 3 sets to 25. And again, that ends that second set. Not sure who starts with that first. If you watch they're doing a coin toss right now, might be able to tell who starts it up first. Let's see on the serve, on the coin toss. Receiving, we're going to be receiving first in this third set. Again, Charge won the first two. Ooh, good. Not those good. All right, both teams coming back out on the court, getting ready to start this third set. Well, at least Charge is coming back out on the court, getting ready to start this third set. I believe I have the roster set up for this one. Thank you. No, I didn't. I wish someone. I do my best. It's really it's just a ball too. Oh yeah, yeah. Whole team, they're like, it's just they're like 200. Can you tell me what? Because I know them from school. I should. I should try. I'm thinking about it. Maybe once her she's not playing. Both teams coming back out on the court to get ready to start this third set. I do believe I have the roster set up properly. And the down rep, the up rep have already checked the roster. Kaizen will be serving it up first in this third set, and it's Charge set up to serve receive. And the up rep and down rep are now at the table. I thought they were about ready. It doesn't look like they are quite ready. They are checking the rosters, making 100% sure the team is where they're supposed to be. Again, the first set we won 25-16. Second set 25-18. This third set we're going to 25 because we have a short pool today. That's not right, dude. Up rep and down rep are both back. Both teams back out on the court, preparing for this next set to start. And I believe the ref giving the whistle. Kaizen will be serving it up first. There's the serve. Charge. Gets underneath it, but oh no. Kaizen picks up that first point. Charge shanks it out of bounds. Kaizen back up to the line to serve it. Charge back up to service receive. There's the serve over the net. Charge right there to receive it. Sets it over to the outside. The attack finds the floor. That's a kill from number 3, Maddie Factor. As number 10, Lily Wilcox gives the assist and then comes up to the line to serve it up next. Charge all tied up now at the beginning of this third set. Score is 1-1. And there's the serve. Number 10 putting it over the net. And Kaizen shanking it out of bounds. That's an ace for number 10, Lily Wilcox. And she'll come back up to the line and take the lead right there with that serve. Scores now 1-2. Charge trails by just 1 point, or leads by just 1 point. Number 10 serving it up, putting it over the net. Another ace, same spot. Scores now 3-1. Charge in the lead by 2 points. Number 10, Lily Wilcox, after 2 aces in a row, coming back up to the line to serve it once again. There's the serve. Number 10 putting it back over to the same place. Another ace. That's 3 in a row. Scores now 4-1. Charge in the lead by 3 points. As number 10 steps back up for another serve. And here's the serve by number 10, putting it back over to the same side. Another ace on the serve. That is 5-1 now. As number 10, Lily Wilcox, back up to the line to serve it up again after picking up, what was that, 4 aces? Number 10 serving it up once again. Same place. This time, Kaizen gets underneath it a little bit better, hitting it over the net, but not in fair territory. The attack was long and strong, but way out of bounds. Charge puts another point on the board. And number 10 back up to the line to serve it up once again. Scores now 6-1. Charge leading by 5 points. Here's the serve by number 10 off the top of the tape, but Kaizen able to get it underneath it. Can they get it over? They did get it over this time. Charge right there, get it. Bumps it back into Kaizen territory. Kaizen once again sets up to the middle. The attack blocked at the net by number 5 and number 3 with the dual block up at the net to pick up the point for your Charge team. Scores now 7-1. Charge in the lead by 6 as number 10 will come back up the line, except they called a timeout on the court. Kaizen with the timeout. Both teams back to the huddles. Charge in the lead by 6 points in the beginning of this third set. Number 10, Lily Wilcox, picking up 4 aces in a row for a nice run at the beginning of this third set. Kaizen looking to break up the monotony of all them aces by calling this timeout. Hoping to freeze out our server, I'm sure. But number 10, Lily Wilcox will come back up to the line. Both teams coming back in, preparing to get back into this third set as Charge leads by 6 points. And there's the serve over the net. Same placement. Kaizen underneath it this time. Going for the attack from the opposite side. Charge goes for our outside attacker, putting it over into Kaizen territory. They bump it up, go for their own right side, push over the net. Charge with the middle attack. Kaizen's able to keep it alive, go back over to Charge territory. Charge goes up to the net, digs it off the net, goes to the attack from the libero, putting it over into Kaizen territory. Kaizen bumps it back over to Charge. Charge bumps it to the center. Center to the right side. The attack finds its way through the block. That's number 7 with the kill that breaks the seam of that block with number 10, will come back up to the line to serve it up once again. Scores now 8-1, charging the lead by 7 points as number 10, Lily Wilcox, comes back to the line to serve it up once again. There's the serve. Right to the midcourt. Kaizen struggles a little bit, but bumps it back over to Charge territory. Charges Libero to the center. Center to the middle with the attack, but the attack falls wide or long and out of bounds. Kaizen will put another point on the board to come back up to the line to serve it up. Scores 8-2, charging the lead by 6 as Kaizen prepares to serve the ball. Here's the serve by Kaizen. Over the net, just barely. Charge is able to get underneath it. The attack from the back row, but again, long and strong, but out of bounds. Kaizen puts another point on the board. Charge once again sets back up to service receive. Scores 8-3. Charge in the lead by 5 points. There's the serve, and it's long and out of bounds. High arcing rainbow of a serve falls long, and Charge puts a point on the board off the service error. Number 3 is going to sub out. Number 8, Kale Valdez subs in to come up to the line to serve it up. Also, number 6 subs out in the front row. Number 2 comes in her place. And here's the serve from number 8, Kale Valdez. Kaizen gets underneath it. Charge is able to dig it up in the back row. We bump it back over the net, but call for the net infraction as we bump into the net during the play. Kaizen will pick up a point right there, come back up to the line. Scores now 9-4. Charge in the lead by 5 points still as we step back up to service receive. Kaizen serving it up right here into the net, but they also got a line fault. Charge picks up that point and will come back up to the line to serve it up. Scores now 10-4, charging the lead by 6 as number 5, Charlotte Richards, will step up to the line to serve it up. Also, number 4 is the Libero, subs out in the front row. And number 1, Sam Chaffin, comes in her spot. Number 5, Charlotte Richards, back at the line to serve it up for your Charge team as we lead by 6. There's the serve right to that back corner. Kaizen struggles a little bit, but able to bump it back over the net. Charge gets it to the center. Center to the middle with the attack. Finds the back corner. That's a kill by number 1, Sam Chaffin, with an assist by number 10. As number 5 will step back up to the line to serve it up. Again, that's Charlotte Richards serving it up once again for your Charge team as we lead by 7 points. And there's the serve. Ooh, unsuccessful this time. Kaizen will pick up a point off the service error by Charge and come back up to the line to serve it themselves. Scores now 11-5. Charge still in the lead by 6 points as Kaizen prepares to serve it up. And there's the serve from Kaizen over the net. Libero gets it to the center. Or center to the right side. The attack puts it back into Kaizen territory. Kaizen keeps it at the net. Jousts right there, but Charge keeps it on our side. We open the attack from number 2. That's a kill that finds the floor in the backcourt of Kaizen territory. Number 7's going to sub out now. Number 9 come in the back row. That's number 9. Bethany Whiting will come to the line to serve it up for your Charge 16 American team. And here's the serve. Number 9 putting it over the net midcourt. Ace on the serve. Kaizen unable to get their little paws underneath it. And number 9 coming back up to the line to serve it once again. Scores now 13-5. Charge in the lead by 8 points as number 9 puts it back over the net with a nice low serve. Kaizen gets it back over with a push after 2 touches. Charge goes to the outside with an attack cross court. But Kaizen's able to get underneath it. Getting it through the block, Kaizen finds the floor in the backcourt and Charge unable to dig it back up. Kaizen picks up that point. Scores now 13-6. Charge still in the lead by 7 points as Kaizen steps up to the line to serve it up. There's a serve. Charge underneath it. Libero to the center. Center to the middle attack. They block it back down to our side of the net. Charge gets it over to the right side this time, putting it over to the backcourt. Kaizen once again sets up, goes to the attack. Oh, Charge backcourt, unable to get to it quick enough. And Kaizen puts another point on the board. Scores now 13-7. Charge still in the lead by 6 as we step back up the service receive. Charge looking to pick up a point right here and regain control of this third set. Still leading by 5 points. Charge sets up the serve receive. And there's the serve off the top of the tape, but Charge is able to dig it up, getting it over to the right side. We put it back over the net. Kaizen sets up for their own right side attack cross court. Woo. And Kaizen picks up the point as it goes off the hand of Charge and out of bounds. Score is 13-8 now. Charge still in the lead by 5 points as we once again step back up to serve receive. There's a serve. Charge digs it up over the net. One touch. The bump over the net picks up the point. And that was number 8 that bumped it over the net for that point. Kaizen unprepared for that one. Number 8 is going to sub out now. Number 3 coming in the front row is number 2, Lillian Cummings, back up to the line in the back row. Good serve. Kaizen underneath it. They get it back over to the backcourt. We bump it up to the center. Center to the right side. The attack puts it over the net. Picks up the point. That's a kill from number 10, Lily Wilcox, with an assist by number 9. And number 2, Lillian Cummings will come back up to the line to serve it up for your Charge 16 American team as we lead by, I don't even know how many points. 7? Charge with the serve. Number 2 putting it over the net. Kaizen gets it back over to Charge territory, but we keep it alive. Going for the attack down the outside line. That's the number 3 kill down the line to find that back corner of Kaizen territory. Number 2 will come back up the line to serve it up. After that kill from Maddie Factor, put a point on the board. Score is now 16-8, Charging the lead by 8 points in this third and final set. Number 2 serving it up, putting it over the net. Kaizen's backcourt struggling a little bit, bumping it back over into Charge territory. Charge gets to the center. Center to the middle. Middle tips it over. Kaizen's able to pick it back up, though. Kaizen going for the attack at the net. And it's called off the hands of Charge, and Kaizen puts a point on the board with the attack. Scores now 16-9, Charge in the lead by 7 points as we step back up to serve receive. Number 2 subs out. Number 6 comes in the back row. Score is 16-9, Charge still in the lead by 7 points as we step back up to serve receive. Serve in the middle of Charge territory. Charge unable to get underneath it, and Kaizen puts another point on the board. Scores now 16-10. Charge still in the lead by 6 points. We once again step back up to serve receive, hoping to pick up a point right here. And here's the serve. It is wide and out of bounds. Charge picks up a point off the service error by Kaizen. And Charge will step back up to the line to serve it up. Number 1 subbing out as number 4 takes her place. And in the front row, we have number 5 coming back in. There's the serve by number 4, Addison Mann, over the net. Kaizen's able to bump it back over. Charge keeps it alive. Nice dig, and the attack puts it back over into Kaizen territory. Kaizen once again going for the attack. This time the back will unable to get underneath it as Kaizen breaks the seam of the block and picks up the point. Scores now 17-11. Charge still in the lead by 6 as we once again step back up to serve receive. And here's the serve over the net. Charge pops it up in the air to the center. Center goes to the middle. The middle goes for the attack. Kaizen's able to push it back over to the backcourt. Charge right there going to the right side this time. The attack blocked. Charge digs it up once again, tips it at the net. They get it back to our territory. This time they go for the backcourt. Charge gets to the center. Center to the outside. The attack finds the floor. Maddie Factor with the kill from the outside. And assist from number 9. Charge puts another point on the board right there. Number 10 will come back up to the line to serve it up. Number 7 also subs in the front row as number 9 subs out. Again, number 10, Lily Wilcox serving it up. Scores 18-11. Charge in the lead by 7 points. Ace! Another ace by Lily Wilcox. Put the point on the board right there. And she'll step back up to the line to serve it once again. Scores now 19-11 as number 10 prepares to serve it up. Charge in the lead by 8 points as number 10 serves it right back to the same place on the court. And Kaizen, once again, unable to get control of it. Charge puts another point on the board and will come back up to the line to serve it up. Scores now 20-11. Charge in the lead by 9 points as number 10 steps back up to the line to see if she can't get another ace on this serve. There's the serve. Right back in the same place. Kaizen gets underneath it, though. Goes to their own attack. Charge is able to dig it up, but unable to get it back into control. Kaizen puts the point on the board and will come back up to the line. Scores 20-12. Charge still the lead by 8 as we step back up to service receive. Scores 20-12 once again. Charge leading by 8 as we approach the end of this third set and match. Ooh, serve goes long and out of bounds. Charge throws up a point on the service error by Kaizen. And number 3, Maddie Factor will step up to the line to serve it up. Number 2 subs in the front row as number 6 comes out and Charge. Number 3, Maddie Factor puts the serve over the net. Back, Kaizen tries to get it over. Charge blocks it. Kaizen hits it long, and the attack falls out of bounds. And Charge puts it to the point on the board right there, and will come back up to the line to serve it up. Number 9, Maddie Factor, once again at the line, serving it up for your Charge. 16 American team. Nice serve over the net. Kaizen gets underneath it, hits it back over to Charge territory. Charge libero bumps it over to the outside, right side. My bad. Gets it over the net. Kaizen goes for another attack. Charge blocks it to their territory quickly. They bump it over in 2 touches. Charge is right there again from the right side, putting it over to Kaizen territory. Kaizen goes to the middle attack this time. Charge center dump, puts it over the net, but called for the double. Kaizen will put a point on the board. Scores now 22-13. Charge in the lead by 9 points. That's number 8 subs in for number 3 subbing out in the back court. So Kaizen back up the line to serve it out. Charge set up to serve receive as we lead by, I don't even know what that is, 8 points. Attack from the right side. Number 7, Braylon Smith with a kill that put a point on the board right there because it tools off the block. Number 5, Charlotte Richardson coming to the line to serve it up next for your Charge 16 American team as number 1 subs in the front row for number 4 going out. Number 5 puts it over the net with a serve. Ties underneath it. Goes for their own attack. Blocked at the net. Kaizen gets it back over with an attack from the middle. Charge right there. Bumping it back over to Kaizen territory. The bump picks up a point. That's a kill by number 2, Lillian Cummings. That puts a point on the board right there for your Charge 16 American team. And now the score is 24-13. Charge in the lead by 11 points, needing only 1 to close out this whole match. There's a nice serve. Short serve. Kaizen goes to the attack, and the unforced error into the net will close out that third set with a win for Charge. Close out the third set and the match for the win for Charge. Sweeping it in 3. Final score 25-13. And that will end this match. Again, thank you for watching. Our next match is around 10:30. And we do expect to see all of our fans online watching us. We will see you later today and hopefully tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. And again, thank you for watching and being a